This is a Star Wars Master Replicas Darth Vader Force FX lightsaber, and you might be wondering, where is the blade? So this is from 2005, but the hilt, the specific hilt that I have here, has been gutted. So that means it's totally empty. There's no blade. The electronics have been removed. So in its current form, this is mainly a display piece, which it's mostly complete. It would definitely serve well as a display piece or a cosplay piece. And, somebody could also install electronics back into the hilt. As you can see, it's very roomy inside and could definitely accommodate a fresh electronics install. So if we take a closer look at the hilt, this is a Darth Vader hilt, and we've got a great design to it. So it's really mostly made of a lot of metal, which is great. So it's mostly metal hilt from the bottom up to the top. Now at the top we have this emitter shroud, and the emitter shroud appears to be made of plastic. So it's kind of like a hard shell plastic, a little bit of a texture to it. And then we have the D-ring. So this is the D-ring where you could wear the lightsaber hilt on your belt, attach it to a belt clip. That's how the Darth Vader lightsaber is a bit different from a lot of the other Star Wars lightsabers that will have a D-ring, toward the bottom of the lightsaber hilt. So that's a neat touch there. Now below that, we have this other, we have these two thumb screws actually. So this top thumb screw kind of has this knurled edge to it, and then the bottom one is kind of smoother. And both of these are actual screws. At least that's how I received this hilt. Below that is this kind of black switch looking piece, but on this lightsaber hilt, you guys, it doesn't do anything. So it's purely decorative, can't even press it. Now on the side we have this kind of decorative red wire, so this doesn't have any function, it's just purely a cosmetic addition. And then I've seen in some photos of this lightsaber, there are these other kind of like, I think tan kind of wire pieces that are decorative wire pieces that will be in some of these other spots. But when I got this hilt, it only had this one left on it. So this is just really the specific hilt that I have. This will represent a lot of the features of any Darth Vader Force FX lightsaber by Master Replicas, or, the 2005 version anyway, but there may be some of these small differences with my specific hilt. And certainly it's gutted, so that's a pretty big difference there too. But moving down, we have the kind of clamp area, we have the bubble strip, and on this Force FX lightsaber, this is what you would use to activate the blade and deactivate it. You would just slide this up and down. But, of course, on this one here, this has been gutted, so it doesn't have any function. Now, next to that, we have this little kind of metal dome thingy, and then on the other side, there's nothing. Now, I'm not sure, there may be something that goes here that's simply not present on the specific hilt that I have. Moving down, we have the grip section. So these grips, they feel a little rubbery. They might be some kind of plastic. I can't totally tell. They feel a little rubbery though to me. And you can see they're very long grips. So they extend from this kind of clamp area to the pommel area. They're definitely the longer version of the grips. And they're the T-track grips. And they're T-track because they just kind of form this T shape. Excuse me. So, that's a nice touch too, and there's still the removable pommel, and the pommel says Master Replicas and Lucasfilm on the bottom. So, 2005 Master Replicas, and then Lucasfilm over here. That's kind of worn down. So the specific hilt that I have, you guys, is definitely a little bit worn, but it still makes a great display piece and could still serve as a pretty cool kind of cosplay piece to wear, something like that. So anyway, this has just been kind of a look at a Star Wars Master Replicas Force FX lightsaber. This is the Darth Vader one from 2005, so it's a little bit of a throwback. This is one of the kind of older Force FX lightsabers that were made back when Master Replicas manufactured the Force FX lightsabers. And yeah, this one is also gutted, so keep that in mind. But it's a cool lightsaber nevertheless. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and feel free to comment below.